guys, welcome to Vaishi Blushes. So in this video I'm going to review a foundation. So Biotique Naturals has recently launched their makeup products and I was really keen on trying one of the things that they have launched. So I have bought this Biotique Natural Makeup Stardew Insta Glow Complexion Care Foundation for all skin types. So to start with, I really like the packaging, like it gives me a very vintage kind of a look. So I'm gonna quickly open up the pack. I'm gonna take out the real deal, which is the foundation. Now it comes in this pink tube, which is again very cute. It's a very sleek tube and they have given a very luxurious touch to this packaging. I really like the packaging of this foundation. Now this one comes with SPF 20 protection and UVA UVB protection, and it is for all skin types. This foundation retails for rupees 350, although I got it for rupees 298 because there was some discount going on Nykaa. And so if you want to check out that Nykaa haul, I will link that video in the description box. You can definitely check that video out. I got some really amazing deals from Nykaa and I got some really awesome products. Coming to this foundation, it comes in 4 shades. Right now I'm looking on my Nykaa app and the first shade is vanilla, the second shade is biscuit, that is the shade that I got. The third shade is honey and the last shade is caramel. So I picked up the shade biscuit because I thought it would be a perfect match for a wheatish skin tone because there were only 4 shade options. So but when this foundation arrived and I swatched the shade on my hand, it was kind of a bummer because the shade was slightly dark for me. But nonetheless, we are going to test this foundation. I'm going to apply this foundation. I'm going to show it to you how it looks on me and was it worth spending 350 rupees on this foundation. So let's get started. So now I'll start applying this complexion care foundation on my face. I'm going to quickly take out the tube. So I've already prepped up my face by the way and it's all ready for the foundation. I'm going to take some foundation on my palm. So what I would usually do if I have like a darker shade foundation for me is that I will mix one foundation which is 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, and then I will mix that foundation with this one. So it kind of balances it out itself and probably I'll end up finding my shade. But now since I have to test this foundation as it is, I'm not going to mix anything with this one. So bear with me for the shade. It might look a bit orange or dark for my face, but as of now we have to test the foundation. So I'm going to dot it all over my face and then I'm going to be using my blender to blend it all out. Its fragrance is really strong. It has I don't know, it जैसे होली का रंग होता है ना, थोड़ा सिंथेटिक सा, वैसी खुशबू आ रही है इसमें से. Honestly, I don't like the way it smells. Now that it's all wet, I'm quickly going to blend the foundation. I think the coverage is, how should I say, like I'll give it, for coverage I would probably give it 3 out of 5 because it's not even 3, I think 2.5 out of 5 because it is not like something which is very high coverage. Like I can still see some of the marks, you know, some small pimple scars and stuff like that. So I'll probably have to use a concealer over it. So this is my face after applying the foundation, after blending the foundation. As you can see, the coverage is like decent coverage, like a very average coverage, but overall I really like how it looks. I really like the fact that it does not make my skin dry. So I have to look into the mirror to actually see how the foundation looks on me right now because on camera I cannot really figure out the exact look of this foundation. So right now on the mirror I can see that how foundation is kind of settling on my face, like settling on the lines of my face, and it kind of giving me a very cakey kind of a look, and I do not like that. It is slightly despite this one being a darker shade for me, like when I, you know, it kind of gave me an orange tint initially and it was the shade was like a bit deep for me, but now that I have applied it slowly and steadily, this one is turning slightly white on my face. I do not know how this is happening, but this one is slightly giving me kind of whitish look, especially on my cheeks area. I can see in the mirror. By the way, I got this mirror from Miniso. If you have seen my Miniso haul, you would have noticed this mirror. So do check out my Miniso haul if you have not. I will try to link it up here for you, or I'll leave the link to that video in the description box. You can definitely check that out later. So I have sprayed down one of my facial mists on this foundation to see if this one settles down or not. So I have waited for good 10 minutes for it to settle down, and now as I can see in the mirror, I can still feel that the foundation around my chin and my upper lips, like this portion is still not settling down. This still feels a little chalky here. Like I can see small dots of, you know, probably accumulated foundation. Like I can still see it here, like there's like small dots. The foundation has kind of accumulated or something. I don't know what that is, but the rest of the face has settled down, but slightly on my forehead and on my upper lips and my chin area is still the places where I feel that this is kind of giving me a powdery look. So if you ask me right now, I feel quite neutral about this foundation, because after like touching it up and doing a bit of jazz for like 10-15 minutes, I was able to even out this foundation. I was able to make it work for my face, and as of now I feel I'm okay with this foundation. But when I was applying it, I was not okay with the foundation. Now considering that this foundation is for daily use, like for office wear, or because this is a very light foundation, it cannot be worn to functions or weddings, you know, on big functions where you want your makeup to be like flawless and you want that perfect base and, you know, high coverage foundation and all that. This foundation is more for daily use, or probably if you're going to office, or, you know, just doing around your shoulders and stuff like that. So for that reason, I feel that considering you are an office going lady and you do not have time in the morning to do all that jazz up, you better stay away from this foundation, because you might be spending a lot of time on everyday basis on kind of doing everything to make it work on your face. Other than that, if you think you're looking for a budget complexion care foundation, and if you have time to make it work, or if you like challenges in your life, you can definitely go ahead and buy this foundation. As for me, I will not be buying this complexion care foundation again. So that was my honest review about this foundation. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If you liked watching this video and if it helped you in any way, then please give this video a big like, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Veshi Blushes. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is Veshi Blushes, and I will leave the direct link to my Instagram page in the description box. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'm gonna see you in my next video very soon. Bye.